All right, thank you,
I'd like
Ken.
to start by saying that I think the Boston Celtics can come back from losing some of their key players. I don't know that it's going to be this year, but so yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Garnett is gone. Pierce is gone. Doc Rivers gone. They're all gone.
Why did they leave this great place?
I guess a better offer somewhere else. But, guys, we're here with Train!
Maybe Larry Bird will come back.
Perhaps, but probably not. But listen, guys, thank you so much for being here. First off, kudos to you. MixFest last year on the Esplanade. You guys killed it. It was awesome. People are still talking about that now.
Cool. That was a lot of fun for us. We got to play in the rain. These guys didn't get to. Scott had to be back where his drum kit was, but I got to go sing out in the rain. Remember that? With and then you guys had yellow caution tape to keep people from getting too close, and they actually listened to the caution tape.
They did.
It was incredible.
Very.
They maybe didn't know that they could tear it.
Our
Just
crowd,
tearing it.
the mixed crowds are very well behaved, so they didn't really want to get into that. But thank you for coming to the Mixed Beach House. We have the winners here, Katie, Keith over there, and Kelsey. They're the winners that won this, and you're performing here on the Today Show yesterday and today here on at a barbecue.
I love it. You know, I'm going to tell you. I'll let Scott talk in a while because he's very much more interesting to me. But you know, there's a guy who does a blog, a music blog named Bob Lefsetz, and I read this blog 2 years ago, and he said, "Hey, how did you guys like the new Doobie Brothers record?" And then his next sentence is, "Yeah, that's right. Nobody heard it."
Exactly.
Because they're still trying to, get people to hear their music like they were in the 80s.
I see.
And Paul McCartney's about to put a record out, and he's going to do the same thing, and nobody's going to hear it.
Not adapting? Is that what you're saying?
He said, if you want somebody to hear you, you're going to have to go do some backyard barbecues.
Beautiful.
And you know what? Every time we get asked to do it, I think about that blog, and I go, I'm ready. Let's go.
Awesome. Get him a burger. We're good to go. Real quick here. By the way, we're going to go swimming after you do your performance, by the way. I don't know if you brought a bathing suit, but Fred did. Fred, come on in. We've got a little...
I might be a little tight, but...
We're going to give you that, Pat Monahan.
That's my size. This is definitely my size.
We're going to have you out there splashing around in that. Is that cool?
Where's the top? He needs the top,
I need the
right?
top.
Yeah, I think so.
This,
him a one-piece guy.
I always, my bikini bottoms are always big in the back and small in the front. That's what I always ask for that.
I don't know if you want to brag about that. But anyway, thank you. I know you're playing the Comcast Center tonight. It's kind of cool. You're with Gavin and you're with the script, and it's the Mermaids of Alcatraz tour, correct?
Right.
Now, from what I understand, people are going to your shows dressed as mermaids. What's going on with that, guys?
It's just, we have the song Mermaid, and we were trying to put together a concept for the summer's tour, just to make it more interesting than just another train tour, So we put together the idea of the Mermaids of Alcatraz. Alcatraz, obviously, is San Francisco, where we're from. Yeah. And then so we just asked people to start dressing up as mermaids, and we're getting a lot more than mermaids. We're getting mermaids, mermen.
Is there such a thing, really?
I don't know. There is now.
Not. I really hope not.
Yeah, you going? You doing it?
I'll be decked out like a lobster.
They're beautiful. The mermen are, they seashells, the whole thing. I mean, you see everything.
Yesterday in Hershey, Pennsylvania, a guy came out, maybe a 55-year-old guy, with nothing up top but coconuts on his breasts, and a straw skirt. And how do you not let that guy on stage?
Did you get him up there?
Yeah, I gave him a big hug and felt terrible afterwards.
I felt a little guilty or
Then
something.
when he sang, you let him sing. He's like, "Beauty in the water," He's like, it was so great.
So it's kind of cool. What do you have planned for today? Before we get to that, the people listening going to your show tonight, should they dress as mermaids or?
If you want to come on stage, there's a mermaid tent. I think the first 50 or even 100 people get to come up on stage, but hundreds of people have been doing it. It's like a new version of a Grateful Dead concert or something. It's so fun, families are coming. There's a picture that we Instagrammed of a family, and the little boy he had this awesome bottom robe on, no shirt, and a huge King Triton beard. Cool. And then the baby was a fish. And it was just really cute. Families are just having fun. I think that's the great honor that we have as Train, is that we appeal to families, and I think that's a great part of what we do.
So dress up if you're going to the show tonight, the Comcast Center. That's very cool. What are you going to do this afternoon? I know Ashley Monroe. I saw her here, so she's going to be singing with you. Bruises.
We figured this would be a good platform to just try new material that no one's ever heard before. Scott is like, oh man, I don't even know any. What do we do? We're gonna do, I think little kids want to hear "Hey Soul Sister," so we're gonna be doing that and drive by. And Ashley Monroe is on Bruises with us, so we got to do that.
Love it.
And then maybe we'll finish up with some Drops of Jupiter, because who doesn't love that wine?
Everybody loves that tune. Come on, that's one of the favorites. Katie, you have anything you would like to say to Scott and Pat here?
We're so thankful. We are so thankful that you
Come
guys
on-
are here.
come on
It's
up.
the most amazing experience ever. We're so excited. We practiced yesterday on the Today Show. We watched you. We practiced in our living room. We were dancing all around. Kelsey knows every word, although she probably won't sing along. She knows every word to all the songs.
Don't be shy.
We're big
Today's your
fans.
day.
Thank you so much. We love you guys in Mix 1041. Woo!
Cool.
Today's my day, right?
Well, listen, guys, the party is on. Pat Monahan, Scott Underwood, they are here. It is the Mix Beach House with Mix 1041. We're about to get them on stage and get this party rolling. We ready to do this, people? Yeah! We're live.